Shalom, shalom, Mishpaka, and pray all is well with each and every one of you. Today I wanted to get on here and talk about who are you hosting? This has been something that has been made perfectly clear to me that us as mankind, we know that Yahuwah made man and then he created male and female, created he, them, and they were made after his image. Man was made after the image of Yahuwah, and woman came out of that image. So when you look at mankind, we were created to embody, to host something. When we were in the kabod of Yahuwah, the glory, Yahuwah was who we were hosting. And he gave Adam and Hawa the tree of life. They never ate of that tree. But he said, do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But Hasatan deceived Hawa, which many call Eve, and she ate of that tree. So what happened when she ate? When she ate of that tree, she now was hosting Hasatan. So her characters were no more like Yahuwah, but now she was producing the characteristics of Hasatan. So then she was used to offer it unto her husband Adam, and he did it willingly. But it was her manipulation that caused him to not want to do what Yahuwah said, but do what this woman said that Yahuwah gave him. So when you look at the consequences of what happened when Yahuwah, was bringing forth his judgment, you see that no one was producing the fruit of Yahuwah anymore. Everyone was passing the buck. Oh, it's the woman you gave me. Oh, I was deceived. The serpent beguiled me. No one said, it's me, Yahuwah. I'm wrong. No one took accountability because they were now yoked to Hasatan. And because they were yoked to Hasatan, they now got his judgment. The only difference between Hasatan's judgment and mankind's is Yahuwah had a redemption plan for mankind because he knew that we were nothing but dust. But now that we've chosen to be disobedient, it's Hasatan who can now rule over us. Now we're cast down out of the Garden of Eden. Now we're cast into the earth in darkness. Now we lose the kabod of Yahuwah. So this is what happened way back then. And now we've been choosing wickedness for generations. So some people are looking for things that happen easy. And they're like, why when I'm trying to do it right, it seems so hard? Because your family has been yoked to Hasatan and the fallen ones and evil spirits, evil Ruach Kof for generations. So when you're not the first, you're the first one trying to do this right in your recent bloodline that you know of, you're going to be fighting major principalities. You're going to be fighting powers in high places. So prepare to do that necessary work. And you have to make sure that you're having truth in your inward part and repenting to Yahuwah Bahashem Yahusha for being yoked to such wicked ones. Because the word says, my sheep hear my voice, and a stranger that will not follow. We all know when we chose sin, what do? We followed after the strange Elohim. We followed after the stranger. So we all have been yoked to sin, but praise Yah for Yahusha, that he is our redemption and salvation, that his blood atones for that sin. But how can we get atonement? by repentance, by confession, by yoking ourselves to Yahusha. His word says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Take my yoke upon you and I will give you rest. This is what Yahusha is here to reestablish, that we be yoked back to life, back to prosperity, back to kabod. But many people are still hosting Hasatan, thinking they could still have Yahusha. You can't have both. You can't serve Yahuwah and Mammon. You can't serve Yahuwah and the things of this world. You can't serve Yahuwah and Hasatan. You can't serve Yahuwah and the strange Elohim. He doesn't want a lukewarm person that he will spit that abominable thing up out of his mouth. That is what it says in his word. So in this season, make sure that you're yoked to Yahusha, because the word says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Who is in you? Who's ruling your mind, your will, and your emotions? Who is willing the way that you operate in your everyday life? If you're still walking in the flesh, Hasatan is ruling you. If you're walking in the spirit, through the Ruach HaKodesh, Yahuwah is able to rule you. But you have to be real and do this necessary work. So I just wanted to pass that nugget on down. I pray you all are doing well and having a great week thus far. Much shalom, much ahavah, and until we meet again.